couldn't believe when I was reading Dr. Amy's book that I was like, oh my gosh, I was following these exact patterns. So are you following these exact patterns? You're feeling disconnected, you're numbing out, okay? You are struggling to move forward in life. I forgot to say that, Tanya, did I say that I lived in the same apartment complex for 10 years? Or you're playing small, rationing energy resources, quick to react, or not recognizing your emotional reaction. You're swinging from like a big reaction to no reaction at all. Have you been diagnosed with a chronic disease? So if you have any of these patterns, the best news ever is that in 2026, you can reverse these patterns and you can step into more vibrant health, more energy, more peace to live out your purpose. And that is my mission. And so firstly, the first thing you do is in 2026 is keep going to your preferred treatment provider. So whether that's your talk therapist, your somatic therapist, the equine therapy, the whoever you feel safe around. I go to a somatic therapist who's also specializes in meridian treatment and cranial sacral therapy, does massage, and is an intuitive. Okay, amazing. And in 2026, I'm going to invite you to remove what's causing dysfunction in the body and the biology of the trauma, which is to address the root causes. And the root causes are the environmental toxins, the chronic infections, the nutrient deficiencies, and this dysregulated microbiome. So, like I said, you can bounce back stronger, be better than who you were before. And so you can be like Tanya, who reduced intestinal methane overgrowth, so no longer has those levels on her breath tests. Okay, that's the dysbiosis and microbiome treatment. Also reduced her levels of the TPO antibodies, meaning that her immune system is not throwing bazookas at her thyroid anymore. You could be like Monique, who regulated her neurotransmitters in her organic acid test, or like Sheila, who has a chronic disease, neurodegenerative disease, but has optimal vitamin D3 or vitamin D levels on her serum labs. Or you could be like Kim, who was told by her medical doctor that she will always have ulcerative colitis symptoms for the rest of her life and no longer has ulcerative colitis symptoms. They're gone. You could be like Jennifer, who had an emotional release that was so unexpected and so satisfying, and Regan, who cleared up her skin, increased her mood, and also moved and got really sorted with her home life, and her PMS symptoms regulated. So if you want 2026 to be different, I would jump into my signature program. It's called Heal Seal for the Real Deal. It's a gut detox and nerve system reset program in 6 steps without medication or drugs. And you can get instant access and a plan for 2026. All the information's below, and I hope to be a guide and a support in your journey for the next year.